Hey guys, Justin again with another work in progress. This is going to be, I think 3, maybe 4, for the Monster Hunter girl. This is actually going to be the final work in progress for this because I'm pretty much coming to a close. I'm not really going to have too much more to show off here really soon. So I just figured I'd show you what I've done and what I've been up to on this. I actually just knocked this out this morning. As far as the base is done, the sword needs a couple more layers of silver on the edges, and then I have to paint the grays up here. The silvers are painted by hand, so they're not that great, which is why I need to put more layers. It came out well for what I did, but I'm not completely happy with it yet, so we're going to keep at it until I am. The head is mostly completed. All that's left is to paint this thing. It's just a matter of making sure it's all cleaned up, so I got some sanding to do and stuff like that. And then I'll prime it up again and do the main piece in the horns. The arms, as you can see, are mostly done as well. What I have to do now with these is I have to go in and paint the cuff here, and that's going to be the same color as the leg. It's kind of like the cloth armor. And then I'll go in and hand brush the straps and the glove. So that's the arms. The torso is going to be painted the armor gray, and then I'm going to go in and hand brush all the stuff around here. So that should be really easy to do. Just like straps and stuff like that mostly, so it'll be really easy to work with. The belt is pretty much going to be hand brushed. Like everything on here is like a hand brushed color. So the knee guards, I need to paint the little studs. Same thing for like the shoulders. You can see the little studs on there. And I have to paint the I have to paint the straps on the backs of the armor. The straps, the lace, that good stuff. And then on the front of the feet, I have to do these little studs here, and those are done. For the sword, kind of a similar process. I just have to, like I said, put a couple more layers of silver. It doesn't look too bad on camera, except for like right there, that looks really bad. But up here it looks fine. Just a couple more layers and it'll hopefully even out and look nice when the light hits it. But I have to mask this piece off up here and paint this whole thing gray, except for this little top like crown thing. And then paint the studs, and then do the horn on each side in the gold to red. And that's about it, besides just like some minor hand detailing stuff. I gotta paint the little bag. I gotta do this. This is gonna be airbrushed. I'm gonna airbrush these, the steel color, and then I'm gonna go back and hand brush over it. So that it all matches up and it all looks good. These are going to be airbrushed gray and then masked off, and then I'm going to paint the little horns the color they need to be, and then we can glue all this nonsense together and get this done. Got some dry brushing to do on the base, just so it doesn't look so flat and boring. I'm going to get like a lighter brown, dry brush that over, maybe hit it with a wash. And see what it looks like. I might do some grays and stuff in here if I can manage to figure out what I want to use for it. But all in all, this has been a really interesting project. It's been really different from what I'm used to doing. It's a lot of fun. So I mean, if anybody's curious about trying these out and I don't know, if you feel like you're up to the challenge, I say go for it. Get a cheap one, and one that doesn't have a ton of parts, and go to town, because you'll definitely learn a lot more about like cleanup and different methods to assembly. It's an interesting way to pin, and it's just a nice experience, I guess. It was a lot of fun to mess around with this. So that's it for this work in progress, and I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Later.